Hi, happy Wednesday. This is Angela with Pizzazz Designs. I wanted to show you guys another entrepreneurial hack, or not even a hack, just basically I'm applying stickers or labels to my lip glosses. I have I have like three different types of lip gloss tubes, but for these are the ones I have. These are my signature tubes here. And what I do is they all clear, and then I add this to it. And then as you see these in the background right here, I no longer sell these types, but these are the last of the ones I have. So I just packaged them up and I'm gonna place them on my website for a good fee. For a good deal. And only because they're so small and it's a pretty color and everything, but it's just, I was trying to get a little more fancier with the clear ones. And as you can see, the clear ones are in the background. That's just the ones I have right there. I'm not going to begin to have tons of them. Anyway, so what I wanted to do is just show you how I decided I was going to apply regular clear labels to my hot pink tubes and my bling tubes. I don't have one with me here, but that's okay. Anyway, these I will be applying these stickers. And then for my all clear fancy tubes with the crystal on top, I will be applying my vinyl labels. And I'll show you the reason why I'm only going to do it that way is because the vinyl ones, they are a lot of work. If someone say they're not, they must have found a better way. But it's easy to print. Yes, you have to. This is the lip, and I kept this one. I didn't finish this one completely. All I did is just cut it, And now I'm gonna show you how you have to weed in between the different. I don't know if you can see it. You have to weed in between the design and then apply the transfer tape. That's what I did with this one. I cut the name, and then you have to weed in between the design, and then you apply the transfer tape. Once you apply the transfer tape, as you can see, it turns into a sticker, and then you apply it to the lip gloss or whatever you want to put it on. So this is what I'm just doing for this. And I buy, for these stickers here, I just buy the clear 8x10 stickers, clear stickers from Amazon. And the reason why I do that, because it's easier to just, for me, it's just easier just to cut it versus trying to figure out what size you want, what size you need. Because what happens a lot of times, you don't get all your stickers because sometimes the printer will print in the lines, and you don't want that. Like it doesn't print exactly on the line sometimes, or it'll skip, which suck too. Like it'll skip and then it'll be in between the lines. So that means that's two stickers you can't use. For this, let me show you. Hold on. There we go. I just do like that. You don't have to do all that. You can just cut, a square. Either way it goes, it's gonna be all right. And then the other ones I did some earlier. I have some I did. I added laminate paper on it so it will be waterproof. I'm not sure. I think that might be doing a little extra. But I just want to try and see if I like it or not. But definitely going to use it for my shea butter. Wait. And of course, all of these tubes, I've already wiped them down with alcohol, so that makes them adhere better. I don't know what the problem is. Can you see it? Oops. I didn't set up my ring light, but at least I got my handy dandy phone holder. because I'm filming on my phone. One of my good YouTube friends sent me a phone holder, so I wanted to put you guys on pause anymore. Or on hold, as I call it. Anyway, can you see it now? Yeah, you can see it. So basically, that's what that is. And then for my I'm gonna do a couple more. But you get the picture how quick it is just to do it. All I do is use these are fussy cut scissors, what they call them. And yes, I got little baby hands. Let me see. Put it on something lighter so you can really see it. It's funny how no matter what label you use, it depending on the color that's on the inside of here, it may show up really nice and it may not. But you still can see the label is just, you know what I mean? Like, look at this. Why is it showing up? Let me see something. It could be me, because, you know. Anyway, so. But you get the idea, right? Right. Let's try. Now let you see this really dark one. This one I call it Queen. And if you want the stick, since I don't have fingernails, I usually use one of these little Cricut scraper things to keep it on there. That's too much. We'll let that roll. And if I need to reapply it, I'll just add, you know, I'll just do another one. But right now, we're going to leave that like that. What that is just the name, so I can remember what, you know, it helps me remember the name of what it is. I named it Queen, so I want to make sure I remember the name when I get ready to, when it's time to sell. I just grab it and go, you know, versus looking, trying to see which one was Queen, and you know what I mean? Just easier for me that way. And I keep all the, I keep all the labels that, like if this is Queen gonna go with Queen, you know what I mean? Or like items. All like items go together in the same storage area. Cause I keep them all in those, you know, them little plastic drawers everybody have that you get at the Michaels. Yep. So now see this? Watch this. Now see, you can't even see this one. I can't see none of that, but it's on there. Okay, so that's what I did. And then so here's these was the old labels I used to use. But these are not that great to be pulling off. So like my colorful, I can pull these off. These are okay to replace, as you can see. I used to call them Pizzazz Lippies, and I changed the name to just straight Pizzazz. And then I wanted to let people know that there is a hydrating lip gloss, because someone asked me what was Lippies before. Only one person asked, and I was like, oh, let me change, because I can't assume. Always know in business, don't assume somebody else will know what you're talking about. So you have to be very descriptive. Anyway, these are the lip oils that I sell, and these are these labels I could have changed. It's the same kind of label. If you see, it's still clear, still have the lip, but it had lippies on the end. I may change them, I'm not sure yet. So let's just get down to I call this the meat and potatoes. With these, I have ingredients with these because I just started. I have a new ingredient that I use on all of these. And so now I have, looks like I'm about to change this again, but you get the picture. You see these? I can't tell if it's clear or not, to be honest, but these are actually separate. And the reason why I do these separate, because for some reason these print out with no problem. Oh, I need to add vitamin E on here, but at least you get the idea. These are just little, on all of my products, I always have the ingredients on it. My lip glosses and my whipped shea butters. So on here, I have the ingredients on here for the lip gloss. Oh, this right here is for shea butter. This is not for lip gloss. But at least you get an idea what it looks like. And it's separated already. Meaning that these are actual labels. Let me see. See, I don't have to cut them or nothing. See how they come off? And they print out clear. Those go on the shea butter. But anyway, now I do my labels a little different, so I don't have to even do that separate like that either. But anyway, as you can see, this is the lip gloss. I don't know if you can see it. This is the ingredients for the lip gloss. I put that at the bottom here. Okay, and then once I put that, I just put it at the bottom there. And then what I do is put the label here. This is the one I'm going to show you how to apply. I'm sure you saw 1,001 videos of this, but you haven't saw it from me. So I'm going to go ahead and put so all you do is just pull it off of there. You apply the label. You want to put it, I try to put it in the middle as close as possible to the middle. That looks straight to me. You rub it on. But once you rub it, you have to actually use this to make sure it's on there. And the reason why I got this big old one is because I do t-shirts for my family and friends. And this is just easier to use. And I do different things that require this one, but the other one, like if you see this, like watch this. The other one I have that came with my Cricut, that one's I wore out. It's a smaller one, like half this size. It wore out. After a while, I guess this started coming off. But I do a lot of different home decor, personalized decor for people, for friends and family. Whoa, so that's why mine's wear out quick. So I had to buy a bigger one so I can cover more. But I might need to get a little one for this one, for my lip gloss, because I done wore the little one out doing lip gloss. Okay, and then all you do is pull this off. You see, it's on there. Pretty, nice, cute, whatever. Also, I just saw another technique. I saw another technique where if you don't want to have to do that, because this is a lot of work. If you think about it, if you say for you have like what, 50 lip glosses. So that means you have to do this 50 times. You know what I mean? For 50 lip glosses. So this will only be on, the vinyl ones will only be on my clear ones. Let me get my weeder, 1 second. Okay, now for this is the lip that I apply on there. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get it to. Okay. But there's still some stuff in there. There's still some that have to come out, so let's see. Try to see if, oh yeah, you can see. Oh, when I'm doing this also, I'll use, when I'm doing this too, also, oh wait. Also when I do this, I use tweezers too sometimes. If it's really small, but you have to constantly lift it up to make sure you got it all. There we go. Okay, so now see, you got it all. Now what I have to do is, this is my transfer tape. You have to pull this off of here, which is weird because it's a lot of, I'm gonna tell you this, if you have problems with your hands, this will not be for you. Anybody who suffers from carpal tunnel, any type of nerve damage in their hands because you've used your hands for all your life, like myself. I've worked in the medical field for 22 plus years, and yeah, I've had a couple of surgeries on my hands due to carpal tunnel, because I work with my hands a lot. Always have. Because I've always made jewelry. Well, I started doing that like in 2011. It relaxes me so. Bam. All right, so here we go. So now I got that like that. So now you have to, you don't have to, but this is what I do. See, right now looking crazy. Whoa. Since I was having a problem with my little ring light, I thought I'd just pull out my other little light. Goodness gracious. But you see how cute that is? So that's why I'm going to use that for that. Because this is a lot of work. You see, I don't know. That's about a what? A minute? So you're looking at about 50 minutes of work. Seeing all the ones behind me right there? They're sitting in here. What I do is once I make the lip gloss downstairs at my, I make it downstairs at my kitchen table because I feel that that's the most sanitary place, in my opinion, because I, sterilize it. I can do a lot of different things to it. You know what I'm saying? I can, once I wipe my table down with the Lysol alcohol. I do a Lysol wipes, then I do alcohol. Well, first I do Dawn soap and water mix with a little bit of alcohol. Then I do Lysol wipes. After that, then I do wipe it down with just plain water. Then I wipe it down again with alcohol, let that dry. After I'm finished, then I saran wrap the area. I know, it's a bit much. I'm a little excessive, but that's okay. And then after I do that, then I'm able to go ahead and saran wrap the table, put down this paper towels, and then I'm able to go ahead and make the lip gloss. And then once I'm finished making it downstairs, then I bring all my product. Well, once I finish making it, then I have to wash the tubes, wash the tubes again. You wash it first, then you have to wash them again after you make the lip gloss. And once you're finished with it, you have to wash it again. After you do that, then I bring them they dry, I bring them upstairs. Now they're able to be labeled, add the little crystal to them, and get them prepared for sale. So right now, this is the preparation for the sale process. But I at least wanted to show you guys all kind of ways you can make labels. I mean, you don't necessarily have to pay people to make your labels. Like I said, there's a company on Amazon. I think it's called either way it go. I don't think you can go wrong with any. It's an 8x10 or 8x11, whatever the size of regular paper is. You buy clear labels. It's called clear sticky paper, and you just, all you want to do is once you purchase it, you can go Avery.com, create your label, and you can choose whatever size you want it to be. You know what I mean? You choose the size of whatever you want the label to be, and then you print it out. Well, I print it out on regular paper first to make sure it's good. Then I use my paper. Then I go ahead and put my labels in. The reason why I do it that way, so I won't waste my labels. And the reason you do it reason you don't want to waste your labels. And the reason I do it that way is because it's just easier and quicker. And, it's not, wasting your time. Then I know if I need to fix something or whatever, adjust or whatever. And then, like I said, and then you just cut it. That's what makes it so good. Because, see, you don't have no lines. You just cut it for however you want it to be. And then you're able to stick it onto your product. Of course, you have to. Just one thing you want to remember, though. Always use alcohol to wash these off real good. The reason why you do that is because, and you let it dry. That's because then it helps these labels adhere better, and it's hard for them to come off. That's what I do. And the only thing that sucks, though, is like if you ever want to change the label, yeah, you better do it right then, because I've done that, and I'm like, later on, I'm like, ooh, I want to change that label, and the label is stuck, so it's stuck. It's going to leave a lot of residue because, you know what I mean? Because you had cleaned it so well. So, and also another thing you want to make sure you do too is if you do decide to change the label, make sure you put, use alcohol again to remove that residue off of there. It'll remove it off no problem, but you have to scrub you're going to have to rub a lot to get it off of there. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. Just for all the people who don't have a Cricut, you're thinking you need to get these fancy vinyl ones. You don't. You know what I mean? As long as your branding is on there, that's all that really matters. As long as you got your branding on point, because I started out, like I said, with these kind of labels. I had bought the ones like everybody else had, the 1x2 or something like that, I think it was. And I was printing labels and stuff like that, and I was like, you know what? I think it might be easier, so I can make it however big I want it to be or however little I want it to be. And I think that this made it so much, for me, this was better. For me to be able to just make it however big I want it to be and go from there. You know what I mean? And I hope it helps someone else out there. You guys have a great day. Any questions, just leave them down below and I'll try to help. Peace.